Day for us, a little bit warmer this afternoon, but another cold start. We actually did reach 28 degrees officially at Busch Field after seeing a high tip of 68. So it was a 40-degree temperature swing out there today. We have seen these low temperatures anywhere from 15 to 20 degrees below average over the last 3 days, believe it or not. We're likely going to get close to freezing again Saturday, so we could actually make it 4 days in a row of freezing temps. 32 degrees Saturday is what we're going with at Busch Field. We'll still be chilly early Sunday, Monday in the 30s, but we should stay above freezing. And then later next week, you can see next Tuesday and Wednesday, definitely a much more mild feel out there to where kind of be back into that season where you can just kind of open up the windows whenever it's too hot or warm inside. Now, our day planners through Saturday and Sunday look gorgeous. We're going to hang on to nothing but sun Saturday. Temperatures will be cold in the morning, but we will warm up to highs in the 70s tomorrow afternoon. Just a couple degrees warmer with the low and the high Sunday, and we are expecting a few clouds to pass on by, but generally sunny skies through most of the weekend. We got the Columbia County Fair still in town this weekend and through next weekend. Great fair weather on tap both days this weekend. Remember, the gates are going to open at 12 Saturday. They'll open at 1 on Sunday. And the only thing to keep in mind for the Columbia County Fair is that if you're wanting to drop off the kids to hang out at the fair, if it's after 7 o'clock, if they're 17 and under, they actually do have to be accompanied by a parent. So heads up for that. Lake forecast looks great. One thing to keep in mind, lake temps are cooling off. We're actually seeing lake temps in the 60s with these cold nights we've had over the past couple of days. Another thing to keep in mind is the water levels. So lake levels are much lower than what they've been through most of the summertime. So this is creating more shallow water hazards across Clarks Hill. So just make sure you're staying safe on the boat and make sure you have that life jacket. Wind's not going to be a huge issue this weekend. Both Saturday and Sunday, wind speed should stay generally less than 10 miles an hour. All right, we got a live look over Sanford, Death Valley, Williams-Brice, and Scott Stadium up in Charlottesville. Big football games this weekend. If you're heading to Athens, that's going to be about a 70-degree temp around kickoff. 3:30, if you're not going to the game, you can watch that on CBS, WRDW. And then a big noon kickoff in Death Valley against Notre Dame. 60s around kickoff there up in Clemson in the upstate. And then we got the Gamecocks versus the Gamecocks. South Carolina taking on Jacksonville State. Also a noon kick. Temps will be in the 60s around that time frame. And then last but not least, Yellow Jackets going all the way up to Charlottesville, Virginia. They'll have the coolest game out of these four with temps in the 50s. And that's a 2 p.m. kicks against 2 p.m. kick there against the Wahoos. Now, no rain are forecast anytime soon. For the next 7 days, we are going to stay bone dry. Temperatures next week will get a little bit warmer. We'll see highs back close to 80 Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week, and just gradually seeing those morning temps warm up a little bit too. Also this weekend, we do fall back. So remember that Saturday night, make sure you turn those clocks back an hour. Won't have to do anything to your cell phone. Should do it automatically, but we get the 5:30 sunsets back by Sunday. Hopefully you have a great evening. We'll see you again coming up on News 12 at 11.